Hang it! Fire! Hang it! Fire! Need water for the tube! Get me water! I got it!
The Droid 52 here, the power of Kazakhstan. Today I bring you some Surprise Game Episode 4, and this is Medal of Honor Team Assault on Kunar base. Today I'll be using M16 Red Dot Silencer Open Tip Ammo and some M9, and I'll be playing as Americans. You don't see that too often. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, I'm a secret agent on for the Russian side. That's why I play for America. Not just whatever, fuck it. But yeah, today I kind of want to talk about how I would improve this Medal of Honor and maybe give some tips or like suggestions for Medal of Honor Warfighter. And if you don't know, Medal of Honor Warfighter is the next Medal of Honor which is gonna come out this fall. So basically, it's a Black Ops competitor. You know, Battlefield 3 was a Modern Warfare 3 competitor, and it took over for me. But now I'm gonna next year, or technically it's this year. Well, this fall I'll have to pick between a Medal of Honor or a Black Ops 2 or whatever it's gonna be called, Iron Wolf or something. But yeah, so Medal of Honor Warfighter is gonna feature Frostbite 2, and Frostbite 2 will be, I think, pretty good for Medal of Honor since it is a Battlefield 3 engine, and I think Battlefield 3 engine is perfect. Uh, and I think it's gonna make it more realistic than it is right now, which is always cool. But the developers won't be DICE, at least multiplayer option. I mean version. It's gonna be Dungeon Close, the guys who made the campaign of this Medal of Honor, this version, 2010. So we'll see how it's gonna be, and I also hope that Medal of Honor will have a summer beta like they did with this one. If they do, that'll be perfect, because I think I will be able to play it. But anyways, one thing, let's suggest Medal of Honor was actually not very successful game, and I know the reasons why. One thing that I really despise about this game is the shitty spawns. Like, sometimes you get such ridiculous spawns. Sometimes you get in front of someone, and that is just ridiculous. I hope it's gonna get fixed in Medal of Honor Warfighter. And I also think the snipers are really overpowered. Both snipers, the single shot and the regular bolt action snipers. And I think if the snipers wasn't such a OP, I think Medal of Honor would have been a really fun and game. And I think I would have posted much more than, like, I don't know, a few videos. But the snipers, that's what kills me in Medal of Honor. I mean, I walk through like some kind of like long line of sight, I get freaking sniped, and that is annoying for me. And I don't like to get sniped, so that is just my opinion. And also, sometimes I feel like there is inconsistency in the way you kill someone. Like, if sometimes I put like 7 shots into the guy and he doesn't die. Other times I put like 3 shots and he dies. Well, 7 shots is exaggerated. Like 5 shots and he doesn't die. Maybe it's lag, maybe I miss, maybe something happened, but there's somewhat inconsistency and I don't like it. And yeah, and one thing that ruins Medal of Honor is, of course, community. In my opinion, if if they didn't camp with sniper rifles, which are the most powerful weapons of Medal of Honor, that this game would have been better. And yeah, also assault rifles. I think they're pretty balanced. They do a fair amount of damage, and I think they might tweak the damage a bit lower, but fix the snipers. Make them like Battlefield. In Battlefield, you can't quick scope very much because you know, if you hit them in the chest or below, it does like, what is it, 45 damage to 55 damage, and that is pretty small. But when you headshot them, you can kill them, and I think that's perfect in my opinion. And the single shots, they should not be spammable. Uh, at least make it like SKS. Don't make it too spammable. Like, you know, the good example probably will be if you have, if you know what I'm talking about. You see like rapid fire modded people with M41 on World of War. don't make it like that. Make it much lower. Make some kind of like a bit like a few milliseconds delay between the shots. I think that would be perfect. And yeah, I think also the maps, like the maps, like the ground floor was perfect. But one thing I didn't like that there was too many buildings to hide in. It was in my opinion kind of battlefield feeling. And for Medal of Honor, I think that was bad considering the map size. Battlefield, a lot of buildings and all that shit. I think that's perfect. Like the good example is back to Karkand expansion, strike of Karkand. I think that's perfect. But since Medal of Honor doesn't have vehicles except I think it's combat mission. I think Medal of Honor should have like one story maps. What I mean by that there isn't a building that overlooks the map, because in Medal of Honor, one thing I noticed is that there are a lot of buildings that overlook the almost good amount, a good portion of the map. And if you get in that building, you can just camp it up and of course win. And that's why I think Medal of Honor has a lot of camping. And the way to eliminate that is pretty easy. Get rid of the building, a line of sight. Make it like, I don't know, 180, so you can only look like one direction. Or maybe the most you can do is probably 270, which is 2/3 I think. But yeah, keep the kill streaks. I love the kill streaks. In my opinion, they're just perfect. Like they aren't as horrible as in, I mean, not horrible but horrible. Like, you can abuse them as in Call of Duty. Like in Call of Duty, kill streaks stay like for maybe you can say a long time, like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, which is, in my opinion, a long time. Like for example, like Chopper stays like 30 seconds, and I think these ones are perfect. These ones are perfect because they just do the strike, they get the hell out. And I think these types of kill streaks are the best in my opinion, because I don't know, it's just, in my opinion, it's just good. Uh, like if it stays for too long, I think, yeah, if you don't get any kill, blame yourself because you put the airstrike in the wrong place. But the maps, man, make them one level so there aren't like too many power positions, uh, and make them like World of War maps. I mean, World of War maps I think were perfect. In my opinion, they were perfect. They aren't too big and they aren't too small. That's what I like. Medium. Same in this game. They're also medium. But the one thing that ruins it is power positions. There's too many ways for snipers to look through the area, and there aren't many ways to go through. There's only like 3 and 4 ways. While in World War, I think many of the maps you can go freaking everywhere, and that's why I think World of War, in my book, was the best Call of Duty. And I know many people will argue Call of Duty 4 is still great. I love it, but the best card for me was World of War. Partly it was the reason because it had the Soviet Union, and I love myself as communist party of Soviet Union. Nah, just freaking around. But snappers are OP. They should get nerfed in Medal of Honor. That's the only thing that ruined Medal of Honor for me. And I think I'll be posting a bit more Medal of Honor if I get bored of my occasional Battlefield fix. Or maybe I think I'm actually planning to buy a Homefront. I'll see if I can get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The commentary is almost over. And would I recommend you to buy a Medal of Honor game? Sure, just buy it. It is a pretty good game, and I think it's only like $12 new, I think. And buy it new, you'll need an online pass. Thanks for watching. Drive 2 starting off.